Hey, girl lifers. Hope you are doing well. This is like my fourth time trying to come on live with you guys. So for those of you who've like caught the beginning of four of my Facebook lives today, I apologize that you're seeing me again. But please, if somebody's there, let me know. We're having technical difficulties today because of my Wi-Fi signal. So I just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself. I was telling the story this morning that I was doing a women's summit yesterday and I had this whole piece prepared to go on FB Live and talk to these women. And I got off. I got off half an hour later, only to find out that it didn't work out and that I was a blurry mess for half an hour, just going blah blah, like little snippets of me talking to people. So I was a little disappointed. I think I have some ladies here though from that summit yesterday. So I want to welcome the new members. I'm so excited to have you guys here. And I want to talk today about tossing the resolutions. Um, Before we do that, everything we talk about here on our Girl Life page is all about making us better people. So we show up every day in life trying to grow and trying to evolve and trying to be the best us that we can be. And when we grow and when we evolve, then we not only give others permission to do the same, but we really show up for the people in our lives in a much more peaceful, authentic, graceful manner. So I invite all of you guys to just really think about how important that is, that when we show up for ourselves, which is super important for us to live the life that we want to live, we can then show up at an even more elevated state for those that we love. Those that we love could include our spouse, our children, it could include our students, our clients. So by really doing the work necessary to grow, to go on that spiritual developmental journey that we all want to go on, we're really, really benefiting everyone who comes in contact with us as well. So, Andrea, I see that you've joined. Can you please let me know if we have service here? Am I a blurry mess? Or can you actually see me? Please let me know. I'm going to keep on talking until I hear from you or somebody else to let me know that that we are actually live and that my Wi-Fi is working. So, in tossing our resolutions, I want you guys to toss your resolutions. Why do I want you to toss your resolutions? Well, I think that when December comes around and January's around the corner, we all get like, yay, you could see me. I'm so happy. Thank you, Andrea, for letting me know. So when December and January comes around, we all get like harried. We get nervous and we're like, oh my God, what am I going to do to prepare for the new year? What resolutions will I make? How will I grow? These are all great things. It's a wonderful thing to want to be better than you were the day before and to set yourself up for a great year. But my feeling is that we put way too much pressure on January 1st, and too much pressure on our year because we are so wanting to control the outcome of the resolutions and the goals that we set. So it's not that I don't want you to make resolutions. I just want you to try to create more of what you want in your life, but in a manageable, accessible, realistic way. So often our goals are not realistic. Like I know one of my goals every January 1 is to work out like 4 times a week. Now this never will work for me. Why? Because I work out once a week right now. So it's not realistic for me to expect myself to be really truly inclined to committing to working out 4 times a week. A better goal would be to add a second day of workout into my schedule. So really, if you are going to set those resolutions, I want you to make sure that they are very, very specific. Get crystal clear about what it is that you want to do. Write it down because writing down has proven to make them come into fruition more easily. What else can you do? Make sure that it is a realistic goal, because if it's not realistic, like I just said with my exercise and goal, you're probably not going to do it. And then you're just going to, it becomes this vicious cycle of us wanting to do it, not doing it, getting disappointed with ourselves for not doing it. And then every time we want to set a goal afterwards, we're kind of like, oh God, I never achieved my goal last time. What makes me think I would achieve it this time? So make sure that it is an achievable, realistic goal. Andrew's saying small changes create big change. That's so true. It's like if we take the teeniest step into the direction of what we want, then we are much more inclined to getting to that greater goal because we've worked in baby steps and we've made it actionable and specific and realistic. So if you are going to make resolutions, keep those things in mind. But what I really, really, really want you guys to keep in mind is asking yourself how you want to feel in this new year. I know that that's what I'm doing a lot of. Whenever I catch myself in moments where I don't feel at my best or I've acted in a way that wasn't aligned, I kind of step back and I'm like, well, how do I want to feel? And so if I want to feel joyful, then I'm going to act in ways that bring me joy. So I'm going to keep calm. I'm going to be open to creating possibilities of having fun and bringing joy and excitement into my life. I'm not going to go around with my head down on the ground at the ground and not really focusing on the positive, but really just like having no belief that something good will come. That is just not going to work. So when I want to feel the feelings that I want to feel, I need to also act in ways that are aligned with those feelings. I need to think thoughts that are aligned with those feelings. So Andrea, I don't know if you have a feeling, like a core feeling that you want to bring into the new year with you. I'll share what it is for me, and my biggest ones, I would say, are peaceful. And I would say that my other big one is joy for sure. Like I feel like I could be laughing a lot more. I could be having a lot more fun. And I know what stops me is that I'm very, although there are parts of me that are type B, I'm very much a type A personality. Work, work, work. Stay on task. What am I going to accomplish today? How am I going to move forward today? What's up, Yasmin? Thank you for joining us. So that's my personality. And like, if this were the spectrum and this is the middle, I'm all the way to the right, where I'm very action focused and not really giving myself the space I need to recharge and re-energize. So that I could do better work, or I could show up in a different way for my family, for my friends, for anyone whose paths I cross with. Yeah, that's the right way of saying it. So you may be more on this spectrum where you have a hard time getting into action, and so you may want to focus on feelings that are going to bring you more into the center, whereas I'm trying to focus on feelings that are going to bring me back to center. So there's no coincidence here. We want to come back to center. We want to stay focused and grounded, and for each of us, that comes in a different form. For me, and for I'm sure many of you watching who are type A personalities, you're going to want to hold it back a little bit and learn to maybe meditate a little bit more, or to breathe a little bit more, or to do whatever brings you that peace of mind and that calm in your heart. And if you're somebody who leans to the other side where it's hard to get into action, you might commit to some of those really, really small changes that Andrea was talking about. So feelings that bring those things about. For everyone, they're very different. And so I invite you to share with me what those might be. Andrea says that her core desired feelings, as Danielle Laporte would put it, are feeling joyous and grateful. I want to really practice gratitude more in every situation, even the difficult ones. I love that. So you're going to be acting in ways that are aligned with that joyfulness and that gratefulness. So what you may do is create a gratitude practice every morning or every evening where you reflect on the gratitudes from the day before. Or I have this really cool activity that I can't remember where I picked this up, but you get a gratitude journal, and on the left side of the gratitude journal, you write your current gratitude. So you're writing everything that today you are thankful for. Sometimes I know that's a hard thing to do. It's hard to find something we're thankful for. And so sometimes I just focus on my breath. I focus on the fact that I'm alive and that I'm breathing. And that's a good place to start if you're really struggling to find something to be grateful for. So on the left side of that book, you're writing your current gratitudes, and on the other side, on the right side of the book, you're going to be writing your future gratitudes. And future gratitudes are things that you would like to invite into your life, things that you would like to be grateful for. So this is a beautiful exercise in manifesting more of what you want in your life. And by putting pen to paper and actually writing down the things that you want to be thankful for and want to be grateful for, you are actually creating space for those things to actually show up in your life. Now, I can honestly tell you that this for me worked. Um, and because I reflect, I always go back and I look at what were my current gratitudes, what were my future gratitudes, and what always inevitably ends up happening is that my previous future gratitudes end up becoming my current gratitudes. So for whatever reason, whether I manifested it by taking action and actually moving towards that goal and not even realizing that subconsciously I had stored it somewhere in my brain and that I was moving forward on it. It comes in so many different forms, but I'd love to see you guys try that and let me know how it goes. Andrea says, I love the future gratitudes. I believe in manifesting, but I've never heard it explained in that way. Yeah, there's so many different ways to manifest. I know that a lot of the authors I follow, I think her name is Pam Grout, who wrote E Squared. If you haven't picked that book up, definitely check out E Squared. I'll link it in the comment section. She does a beautiful job of talking about how we can manifest what we want more of into our lives. So if you're into manifesting, there's so many great resources. James is in the back. I don't know if you guys see him. Say hi to James. What's up, James? So anybody else who's here, I know Nellie has also joined us. If you want to share what your feelings, core feelings are that you want to bring forth in the new year in 2017, I would love to hear from you. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. It's about just tossing those resolutions, focusing on the feelings, and just being action oriented for those of us who feel like we want to come to center from a place of being in inaction, and for others who are in almost too much action. And sometimes when we're in too much action and trying to do too much, we actually accomplish so little because we're trying to focus on so many different things at once, and it's kind of backfires. It's not that we can't multitask, but I don't know that we're giving the best energy and focus to each one of those tasks. So we all know where we fall on the spectrum. I know that I'm going to move this way this year. I'm going to focus on breathing, on relaxing a little bit, on not always feeling like every moment has to be a productive moment. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section what you will be doing. I also wanted to let you guys know that we have our Girl Life t-shirts and sweatshirts on sale. The link will also be in the comment section here. It's a great gift. Some of the proceeds will be going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. These are really cute shirts that you guys actually helped me make in that survey. You helped me decide that I'm going to write become your, what is it? Be your own kind of beautiful. And on the back is the Girl Life logo. It's super cute. I just ordered the hoodies for my daughters. So I'm signing off, guys. Great chatting with you. Thank you for joining me, and I will connect with you soon. Bye-bye.